Hey guys, hey guys. How is everybody doing? Y'all must be wondering why every time I come on here I'm clicking. Hey Nick, how you doing? How you doing? Guys, good evening. Thank you so much for joining. If you're joining me, can you help me to tap the screen and share the live? Hey Blossom, good afternoon. My day is good. I'm a little tired. My eyes are aching. I think I perhaps need to sleep. But I'm having a good day, I suppose. I didn't even see this. Yeah, I need to read this. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing well. How are you doing? How are you doing? Guys, now is the time to file your immigration processes. They're moving so fast. And so you may file right now and realize that they move pretty quickly and you get your case resolved quickly too. Hey, RFE, for one vaccination polio, a civil surgeon has to do over the form to update the one vaccination. That's a good question, and I would imagine so. So yes, I would imagine so, or yes, or at least the immunization form section of the form. So yes, the civil surgeon would need to do over the form. All right, guys, make sure that you're getting all your vaccines when you're doing your medical, okay? Because medicals can cause, your process to slow down. As a former prosecutor, I will be reporting you for giving legal advice without law license. Okay. All the best. Can derivative asylee travel to home country? So, I mean, everybody is still benefiting from the same asylum application, the same application. You're saying you're fearful of your life, right? Yeah. Guys, remember, everything we're discussing is for educational purposes and none of it should be construed as legal advice, okay? And you guys were the ones who told me to come on earlier because I've been coming on at like 8 o'clock. So that's why I decided to come on earlier today to do my 1 hour and then I'll go. Said this weekend I'm going to be in DC. And then Wednesday I'm going to be in Alabama. Good evening, Dawn. So yeah, a lot of traveling happening for me this weekend. What about I-730? What about it? Guys, remember when you're asking questions, make sure your questions are clear, okay? Hey, Tani, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Guys, remember to help me to tap the screen. By this time, we should have been at like 5,000 likes. Or maybe I'm too ambitious. That's good. Either, why do I still see my RFE response button even though I've submitted it through the portal? That's normal. They typically should update it soon to say that they've received it. But that's pretty normal. Hey, good day, Jay. You said you was gonna do a video. Yes, and I forgot. I'm sorry. I can do it when I come off here. 1 done 520. What's going on? So yeah, as I was saying, a lot of people are applying right now, and because they're moving fast, they're getting quick decisions. A lot of people cases are completing within 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. So I guess if you have a case, you should really apply right now because they're moving fast. All right, they're moving fast. How can someone speed up his case when it's a year and a half waiting for interview? Okay, what type of case? You're talking about an asylum? I don't know how you're going to speed up your asylum. Asylum typically takes a long time. Right now, depending on the jurisdiction, they're scheduling a lot of interviews on your asylum case, so you might be lucky. Right? You might be lucky. Thanks. So I see response in upload added July 7. Just no case status change. No, you shouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't resubmit. Once you submit it and you go in documents and you see where you've submitted it, then you should be fine. I wouldn't double submit. I would just do it once, and then I'd be okay. Come on, guys, keep tapping the screen. Tap the screen and try to. I'm sorry, I'm reading something. That's why I'm kind of distracted. But if you ask the question, I'll answer it for you. Again, remember, this is an educational platform. None of what is said is to be understood as legal advice, okay? Love No Hate, hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. I'm just reading over a personal statement for VAWA application. As you guys know that the personal declarations for VAWA is pretty important, right? That's where you kind of get to vent. That's where you get to share all that has happened, right? In your relationship while you're now filing a VAWA, right? And you remember we discussed that you can file VAWA if you have had some sort of abuse, whether the abuse is going to be psychological, and you could tie that with emotional. There's been financial abuse too, because you guys have a shared bank account. When you work, you deposit your check in the bank account, and then what you realize is that all that money is being spent and you don't know where that money is going. People threaten you that they won't do things for you unless you buy the Louis Vuitton and the Gucci's. And then you also have the physical, right? The physical, that's where, the fights happen. And we know the fights happen because oftentimes some people call the police, which sometimes is detrimental for, the undocumented person, because typically they're the ones who get arrested and stuff like that. So those are some of the stuff that would kind of make up your VAWA, right? And then if you don't have a police report, a lot of people think, oh, I cannot file a VAWA if I don't have a police report. That's not necessarily the case. We have filed a lot of VAWAs without police reports. I've gotten a VAWA approved recently. There wasn't any police report. But then there are the other stuff that you have to put to show the evidence, right? So it's not just about writing the personal statement as I'm talking about. There's a lot of stuff that you have to put to show proof that one, the marriage is illegitimate, and two, you faced some sort of abuse in the marriage. Okay? Somebody is asking, what if you have been to the court but never did a fingerprint? Is that still a criminal record? You went to the court for what? Is it safe to travel out of the country with a green card and travel document only? If you have a green card, you have the privilege of traveling in and out of the country. CBP says if you have a green card and you have criminal background, then they might be doing their thing. So you could bear that in mind, right? Again, the decision to travel is yours to make alone. We cannot help you. Nobody in TikTok can help you to make that decision. If you have a lawyer, talk to your lawyer, and lawyer can help you to make the decision whether or not you want to travel. So you went to the courthouse for a charge. You know what? You could do a police clearance report or a background check and see what comes up on there. That's what I would do, Nikki Bless, if I were you. A police clearance or a background report and see what comes up. If a charge comes up, then I know that I have a charge, right? And then I know, okay, because I have a charge, I need to get the documents from the court or wherever to show what happened with this charge. And this is especially when you're doing immigration. Come on, guys, keep tapping the screen and sharing the live. Again, we're talking, as I said, U.S. immigration. Everything we're sharing is for educational purposes. None of it should be understood as legal advice. There's a number above my head. If you want to book a one-on-one chat with me, you could send a text message there, and we'll be happy to talk with you. And then yesterday, I think I did a video sharing where somebody reached out to us where, they're in court. They're living in another state from where their court is at because they'd moved. They didn't get the chance to have changed their court and stuff. And so, of course, we went on within a matter of 2 to 3 hours. We were able to confirm video appearance to that person. And I know a lot of you are scared of going in court, which is, I know why. I can see it, right? Because a lot of people are being arrested when they go to court. And that's why I said to you guys in another video that I created, that get yourself an attorney. Your attorney sometimes, will file these motions for video appearance, and the court typically responds to the attorneys. Sometimes you do it pro se, but you have to have good reasons for wanting the video appearance. Okay. Also, it would be better to go get that clear out. I would say get the report to see what is on it. Right? That's what I'm saying. Get it to see what is on it first before you make any decision. All right? Guys, my eyes are so tired. You would not imagine. Question. If you did not pass your English and writing exam at your citizenship interview, you didn't pass the English and writing exam, what did they tell you? Did you pass the interview? VAWA approved. Is it possible after biometrics your I-45 can be approved without an interview? It is possible because we're still seeing I-45s being approved without interviews, but more than often they may schedule an interview. And when they schedule the interview, they're not going to ask you about the VAWA again. This time they're going to ask you about the 45 admissibility questions, okay? Somebody here is saying, why is my FOIA request taking so long? 4+ years waiting and no info. You are waiting on a FOIA request for 4+ years? That's crazy. FOIA requests typically within 30 days, sometimes, 45, but within 30 to 45 days, you're getting back something on your FOIA request. So I don't know why your FOIA request is taking over 4 years. I would perhaps do a new one. Because that's taking too long, though. 4 years? You're sitting 4 years waiting on a FOIA request? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you got to have a conversation with your lawyer. 4 years, though. It's a long wait. Four years is a long wait for a FOIA request, yes. I think so. Hey, Vinci, consultation is $97. $97, that's what it cost. Again, the number above my head, you can text it and you'll get the deeds. Okay? Advanced parole, can I travel internationally? Yeah, it allows you to. But again, the decision to travel is going to be yours alone to make, okay? People with green cards are scared of traveling, and you, with your advanced parole, ready to go travel internationally. Proud of you. Come on, guys. Can you tap the screen for me, please? Like, I'm begging now. Can I at least go to 5,000K? I'm begging, literally. Angela said they're crazy. Hey, Shan, how you doing? Angela said they're crazy wanting to travel with advanced parole. But I mean, you can. People are doing it and they don't have issues, right? Because the advanced parole is permission to re-enter if you exit, right? So yeah. Shine to skin a glow though. Thank you. Even though I'm tired, but thank you. Thank you. Somebody says N400 interview, this schedule, no fingerprints done due to security clearance. Should an attorney... I need to see the remainder of your question, Misha. Be obtained. So N400 interview, descheduled. No fingerprints done due to security clearance. Should I if you're having doubts and if you're worried, I'd suggest you get an attorney. But I'm trying to understand the relationship with security clearance and your N400. Do you have security clearance? What is the W represent in the A64W? And honestly, I don't know. It's a variation of the form. It's just a variation of the form. I'm a citizen and I'm not going anywhere. Hey, Michelle Brown. Not Angela says, I'm a citizen and I'm not going anywhere, but that person with an advanced parole wants to travel. Okay. Yes, I do have security clearance, so I did not. Okay, I got it. I understand now. But they descheduled your naturalization. Why? Do you know why? What was their reason? My mom petitioned for me years ago to the US. How can I get that off the system? How do you mean, how can you get it off the system, Tanisha? Yes, Shanna, I just came on. I literally just came on. I've been on for the last 22 minutes. Typically do an hour because I'm getting old now, so I'm tired. Right now my eyes are kind of tired. So, hey Nads, I have roots, yes, in Panama City, Florida. I'm not there currently. But yes, that's initially where I was based out of. Which part of me old? My eyes are getting old. My eyes are getting old. But yeah, so when I came on earlier, I was talking about people filing their cases now. Until I always look sleepy. People filing their cases now because they're moving fast. I have to be honest, they're moving fast. A lot of people have gotten their green cards since this new administration. Because guess what? They just sat down and they just schedule interviews, and people go to their interviews, they pass their interviews, and they're getting their green cards. Okay? So there are a lot of people out there that was scared to file. Perhaps that's your answer. Hey, good day. I want to ask a question. Go ahead, Lisa, with your question. Come on, guys. Tap the screen. Thank you so much, Shan. Get them to tap the screen for me now, please. I-131 check got cashed, but no receipt or case. My US says, how long ago has that been cashed? Angela says weekend. Oh, for the weekend? It's not so much any weekend for me, you know. I'm traveling over the weekend, so not so much weekend. Any update on green card pause Sally's? No, Christy. No updates just yet. They won't grant me visiting visa because the petition for me years ago. I get that. I understand. What's happening with that petition though? I applied for EAD pending asylum. It has been 7 months and I have not gotten approved. 7 months is a long time to wait. Have you called USCIS? Write them or something? Get a job offer requesting that you have, that you get the work permit, and you send them a copy of the job offer with a letter saying, please. I don't know. Listen, I'm just saying, try something. All right? I don't know whether or not it will work, but just try something. Hey, boss lady, how are you doing? July 15th. July 15th was your... Okay, and July 15th was when you submitted it? You should get a receipt soon. Within 30 days, you typically get a receipt. If not, go ahead and give them a call or send an email to the lockbox. How much does it cost to get work permits, to get back your work permit? If you lost your work permit and you're looking to replace it, then you'll have to pay the government anywhere from $475 to $520, okay? I filed for N400 and N648. Do I have to do the testing part? Yes, Brittany. Some people are not getting through for the children that are filing for their parents. Some people are not getting through for the children that are filing for their parents. When it comes on to visas, Doreen, there's no reason, they just say to wait. But let's see. Go ahead, Boss Eddie, with your question. Somebody says, I'm going for biometrics. Is it safe to go? Yup, you gotta go and do it. If you don't do your biometrics, they will consider it as you abandoning your case, and then you don't want that. Okay, so go and do your biometrics. Somebody says here that it started but never continued. What we're talking about again, Tanisha, I don't remember. Okay, they cash the check on the 15th. Then you should get some notice soon, okay? How the work permit takes after you submit it and pay for it. It depends on the case type. Okay. All right, CJ, I'm happy that you are satisfied. And you thought it was a little bit? Nah. It's an entire corporation. Okay, so she was on filing. I know. All right, so you see, when you're on filing, they typically don't want to give you the visa. They're telling you, you're being petitioned for. Tell the person to petition for you if you have a U.S. citizen or a green card holder here. But I know it's kind of rough to kind of navigate around that. But yeah. I wanted to know how far the filing is at. What if they did not send you a biometrics appointment after you file? Did they send you a letter to say that they have biometrics for you and they're reusing it? Okay, so your mama stopped the petition. She's no longer filing for you. So did you let them know that? Tanisha, reach out to me and I'll get you somebody to talk to who's going to be better able to assist you with that visa petition, okay? Send me a message. I've interviewed 4th. My husband not working with me. I'm scared because they're taking people. Hey, Lisa, I'm so sorry. You're saying your husband is not going to attend the interview with you? I'm so sorry that that's the case, though. Are you able to work it out with your husband? Somebody says, I get my green card and social security card. Should I still go to the social? No. If you get a green card and you got the social security with it, it means that USCIS already asked them to update it for you. So you won't need to go to social security to do that anymore. All right? You won't need to go to social security to do that anymore. What happens to the second I-130 file by the US citizen if one is already filed by the LPR? Both I-130 remains pending, and typically the one filed by the US citizen will be approved first. I filed for asylum and not get a biometrics appointment. Can I still go ahead and put Yes, go ahead and put your work permit application in. If they realize that you need biometrics, they will inform you, okay? Do you think I should go to that interview? Reach out, Lisa, 850-920-3475. Reach out and let's talk, okay? My kids were approved for SIG. How soon can I file 485? I have to look. I think when you do SIG, you have to look at the priority date. So you got to check priority date to see where they're at. If the interview is ticked off on the progress, it means nothing. It literally means nothing, Dika. They can schedule you an interview right this moment, right? It means nothing. All right. Remember, those online accounts is actually not accurate. The only thing that's accurate on there are the stuff on the documents. The timelines is not accurate, and even the tracker, where sometimes you see that they tick that an interview is already attended, is not accurate because they can't schedule you for an interview still. Okay. Can a 10-year green card holder file adjustment of status for a spouse? No. 10-year green card holder will have to do consular processing for spouse. Why is that 10-year green card holder not going for their citizenship? I-130 filed by LPR parent on October 2023. When will be the visa available? I'd have to check the visa bulletin. Hello, I just went to an interview for my green card marriage interview. They approved the I-130. Congratulations. I'm just a girl. Congratulations. They approved their I-130. What they're saying is that they found that your marriage is legitimate. They found that your marriage is bona fide. The next thing now is for them to approve the 45. But you said that they closed the I-45 because you're on a... Okay, it's not because you're on asylum. They closed the 45 because you might be in removal proceedings. Okay, I'm just a girl. Do you have an attorney? If you don't have one, you might need to get one. All right. My team can help you. We have an attorney on board. You can reach out at 850-920-3475, okay? And we'll be happy to help you. Somebody says, is it true about you can do online court appointments? You can. But the court has to approve it. I think the bulletin is at June 2022, the last time you heard. Okay. Okay. All right, so I'm just a girl. Okay, that's the reason. Because you're in removal proceedings, that is why the USCIS does not have jurisdiction over your I-485. If you're in removal proceedings, they cannot make a decision on it. Okay? If you're in removal proceedings and you file an I-485, USCIS cannot make a decision on it. They don't have jurisdiction. The jurisdiction is with the court. Okay? So unless the court terminates your removal proceedings, USCIS cannot make a decision. All right, the court have to make a decision. Now I have to request a motion to terminate. Can I do with... All right, that may not be the best decision in your case. I'm just a girl. That's why I'm saying get yourself an attorney. Get yourself an attorney to help you to navigate the rest of this. All right? Just so you know, the judge can approve the green card. All right? VAWA was approved and my derivative under 21 I-130 was approved. Do I file 45? Where's the derivative? Here in the US? Yes, I'm just a girl. If you want to reach out to us, the number is above my head, okay? Hi, Jay. Is it safe to go to IRS for interview? I'm out of status and I'm waiting on my I-44. You're going to IRS for interview? So if they're in Jamaica, you would not do adjustment of status 45, right? The NVC should be sending you emails or sending the petitioner emails, and then those are the emails that you have to use to complete the process for your child. You're going in for an interview for ITIN. I didn't know that they have interviews now for ITIN. I didn't know that you have to do an interview to get an ITIN. September 2022, all countries. February 22 for Mexicans. Got it. How is USA asylum nowadays, please? Where are you? How long after filing for asylum can I send in my work permit application? 180 days after. That's when you become eligible for work authorization if you have a pending asylum. I'm coming after a week. Okay. NVC reach out, but because of the VAWA, I can't get the petitioner's tax document. It becomes a little tricky right there. Becomes a little tricky because you're going to need the tax document and that the signature for that 864. Guys, come on, please stop the screen, guys. Come on, Chan is begging you, and I'm begging you, please, can you bring me to 20k likes? Oh my god. I did interview last week and they approved I-130, but my I-45 is still under review over a week now. That's typically normal. I see people who they've gotten their I-130 approved and their 485s are pending for some time. But the good thing is your I-130 is approved, which means that they have found that your marriage is bona fide. All right. Thank you, Angela. Thank you so much. Thank you. Guys, again, if you're seeing me for the first time, go ahead and give me a quick follow. We're talking U.S. immigration. Again, everything that we're discussing is designed to be educational purposes only. None of it should be understood as legal advice, okay? Hey, Jay, I've sent in my VAWA application since March, no reply. Hey, Anna, unfortunately, that's become the normal right now. they're taking a pretty long time to send receipt notices for VAWA applications. I've had cases that we submitted since March 2, and we haven't gotten back um, any receipt notices. Hey, can I travel inside the States if I'm a... Yes, once you have a real ID, you can travel inside the States. I heard if you file N6 400 medical disability, they're going to waive that part. Okay, so you, Brittany, you're saying that you have a medical disability? If you do not pass your citizenship interview, what happens? Then they deny you, and then you have to do it all over again. So if the medical disability doesn't allow you to do the test, then they'll waive it. Do you know how soon they'll send the receipt notice for MyJace green card? You typically get that within 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks of you submitting. We typically send a G1145, and so you get text messages too once they've received and open your case. For VAWA, is I-130 evidence plus pictures of scar? Yes. Yes, along with, any police reports, medical reports, psychological reports, all of those stuff adds to the value, right? Any, affidavits from friends and family, all of those stuff add to the value of your VAWA. My daughter is a derivative of me, okay? Oh, I contacted an attorney and they said that they're gonna use the approved I-130 and file a 485 because your daughter is a derivative of me. But your daughter is outside of the country. But whatever the attorney says, work with it, okay? Can I use work permit as a real ID to travel in the US? Yes, the TSA do accept your work permit as a real ID to travel inside the US. You think I can travel in-state until I get my receipt and get a driver's license? Hey, Anna, here's the thing. If you have to travel, you have to travel, right? Once you have your passport from your foreign country, it's recognized as a real ID, so TSA will allow you to go through, okay? No police report, no medical report. Can I get a therapist report though? Yes, you can. You can. And I want to know more about the situation before I say to you that that alone is good enough, okay? Approved bona fide determination and approved I-130. Married, son of a U.S. citizen. Will I need 601A? So approved bona fide determination and approved I-130. Married, son of a U.S. citizen. Will I need 601A? I don't know. Are you inside the U.S.? And did you have a bad entry? Can a green card holder be deported due to DWI conviction? Is it safe to travel out of the country? Here's the thing. The green card gives you the privilege to travel, but CBP says if you have any criminal background, then, they are going to be doing their thing, right? So the decision to travel is going to be yours, right? The decision to travel is going to be yours. Somebody says, so even if I filed a motion to terminate with my approval of the I-130, the judge can decide not to terminate the case. Because when you file a motion to terminate, opposing counsel might file a motion opposing that motion to terminate. That's why I'm saying don't do it on your own. I know you're inclined to do it on your own. Don't do it on your own. Because here's the thing. You're going to file a motion to terminate. And then you're going to wait until the judge terminates. Once you get the termination, you're going to go back to USCIS and ask them to reopen the case, right? And then when you ask them to reopen the case, you may have to pay them another fee with the 290B. I'm saying is get an attorney who, when the attorney goes to court, the attorney will ask the judge for an hour or two on their calendar in order for the judge to rule on the 485. All right, and Mr. Wilson here, Your Health Matters says, if you need health insurance, is available to assist you. Only certain states only, and only serious inquiries. And this also goes for people who are undocumented. Remember, I was telling you that, guys, that undocumented people can get health insurance. Yes, you can reach out to him. Your Health Matters is in the chat. Only certain states, okay? And yes, you can get it. And only serious people. If you're not serious about this, do not reach out to him. Hey, Rush, good evening. Yes, I'm just a girl. I hope you really understand. Because even though your situation is bad, you're in a perfect spot right now. Because, as I said, if you get a good attorney, you can walk out of court with your green card. Okay? Approved bona fide determination. You keep asking the same question, and you're not answering the question that I ask you. Are you inside the US? And did you enter without being inspected? Did you enter without being inspected? Did you EWID? That's the question. If you're interested in reaching to your Health Matters, go ahead and send him a DM. Send him a DM and he'll reach out to you. Okay, so if you entered legally and you have an approved I-130, I don't understand why you're asking about a 601A waiver. Do you need police report for a T visa after 10 years, please? You need some sort of report. It doesn't have to be a police report. When it comes on to T visa, especially if it's labor trafficking, you definitely want to get the report from perhaps the Department of Labor, or maybe the police report if it's sex trafficking or something. So you have a 10-year bar, then you're looking at a 601. And you need an attorney, so go and find one. Guys, remember, I promised an hour. We've been talking for 44 minutes. All right, remember to tap the screen, okay? Again, if you want to reach out to me, send me a text message, 850-920-3475. I'll respond to you as soon as I get a chance. Quick question, how can I fill out the I-130 on the computer? Because I do 2 I-130s. Because to do 2 I-130, it's a lot. Kid, you can just do the fillable thing on the computer. If not, you can just pay me to do it for you. Simple as that. I'm located in Georgia, but it doesn't matter where I'm at. I'm in both Georgia and Florida, but it doesn't matter where I'm at. I'll come wherever you are. I'm going to be in DC this weekend. And then at the beginning of the week, I'm going to be in Virginia. And then by Wednesday, I'm going to be in Alabama because we're going to USCIS in Alabama. Send me a text message and let's talk about it, and I'll let you know what the cost is, okay? Kid, my number is up top. Send me a text message and I'll tell you what the cost is. Are you in Georgia? That's perfect. Guys, if you're in Georgia and I put a physical office in Georgia, will you all come and look for me? Yeah. If you're in Florida, text me. Here's my number up top, my Florida number. Text me. That's even perfect. I love Florida. I don't pay income tax. I gotta pay income tax in Georgia. After getting the receipt, what next? It's so windy outside. What type of case are you doing, Purpose Woman Felicia? It depends on the type of case you're doing. So I can tell you after getting the receipt, what's next. I'm gonna change my angle, guys, because I need to get my thing charged. Otherwise, we have a shut off per year. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kay. For example, after getting the receipt notice, you're waiting on another notice scheduling you for biometrics. And then, typically after biometrics, then interview. All right? All right, Kid, I think I see you text me. Somebody says, after doing citizenship interview, is it a case where you know on the spot? Yeah, they typically tell you on the spot. In most cases, yes. So the immigration process is typically this. It's typically this process. Purpose Woman. It's application. It's qualification, application, interview. Qualification, application, interview. Recently, they started to waive interviews. Now this administration says, nah, we're not waiving any interviews. You need to go and do your interviews, okay? Or can the decision be placed on hold due to further? That too. Do you need to do an interview before an I-130 is approved? In some cases, they schedule interviews. In other cases, they just go ahead and approve the I-130 or request evidence or whatever with what you have submitted. Okay? You gotta qualify for the work permit, Emily, in order to get it. Hello, as an asylee, do they do interview for adjustment of status? Yes, they do interview for adjustment of status for all categories. For green card, what if I got my interview before I got my social security card? Is that a problem? No. That should not be a problem. Why do you think it's gonna be a problem? Okay, thank you, because the place is busy. All right, understood. With what's going on now, is it best to submit your papers yourself? Listen, with what's going on now, I'll always tell you to get a lawyer. Always tell you to get a lawyer. I'll always tell you that. If I have a social security, can I use it for work? Without a work authorization, your social security cannot be used for work. I'm sorry. If I have a okay, I think I agree with you. Yeah, definitely. I definitely think that. Okay, someone called me and I didn't hear your response. What was it? What was your question again, sweet? Oh yeah. I'm saying it's definitely. I definitely recommend that you get a lawyer to help you with what's going on. Yes. I applied for work authorization this May and response till now. What's going on? You have not gotten a receipt notice? Is it true you can be returned home when you go for asylum interview? I mean, if you don't win your asylum, then yes, you'll be deported back home. Hey Jay, I received my receipt number from November and until now, I can't get an interview. That's normal, Margaret. That's normal. That's normal. That's normal. Somebody says, I did get the receipt notice, but I haven't gotten anything else. Okay, well, that's normal too. My question is not being read somehow. Hey, Click, I'm not seeing your question. Maybe TikTok filtered it. I'm not seeing your question. Can you ask it again? Is it true that you can be deported when you go for asylum? You can be held and detained, yes. Deported, if you're ordered deported, sometimes you're able to walk out of court. With what's happening right now, you may just walk outside and they hold on to you and detain you. Somebody says, somebody says, can I file a motion to terminate when my I-130 is approved? I mean, you can, but I don't think you should be doing that. If you're in court, if you're in immigration court, do not take it on by yourself. Do not, I repeat, do not take immigration court on by yourself. Get you an attorney. Y'all, get you an attorney if you're in immigration court. Don't take it on by yourself, okay? Brother, my marriage interview is done on the 15th of July, but it's showing that the interview was scheduled. They'll update it soon. Timeline for joint motion to reopen in Texas. I cannot say. I don't know what the timeline is. What's the wait time for I-130 approval? It varies anywhere from 1 to 3 years. Can you explain? I don't understand. What did I answer for you again? Okay, so say for example, you file for an asylum and it's your last hearing in immigration court. If you did not win your asylum, then yes, they're going to order you removed or deported, right? What I'm saying is with what's happening, you may walk outside the courtroom and ICE is out there waiting on you. That's all I'm saying. I get it that you already passed the interview. Yes, we do help with that. 850-920-3475. Okay? 850-920-3475. We do help with that. Sunshine, I understand your point saying that attorney can't help. But Are you watching my videos? Because we have an attorney on our team, and here's what happened. You retain the attorney on our team. She enters appearance, and then she files a motion for video appearance. And guess what? You sit at your home, in your settee, or on your bed, and attend court from there. So tell me that that's not help. Because now you don't have to go in person. And you know what the judge says on the response? Says if the respondent, which is you, decides to come in person, the attorney better be there in person with them. Okay? So, having listened to Sunshine to what I just said, I want you to decide for yourself whether or not attorneys can help you. My work permit is up in September. I have a real ID, but it will be up also. Can apply for the renewal of your work permit. And once you get the letter stating that you have applied and that they have extended it, you go to your DMV and extend your ID. I want to get citizen. Yes, you can reach out to us. The number is up top. Send us a text message or something. Well, they're refusing online for you. Just yesterday, we filed online, and in 2 hours, the court approved it. So, I'm sorry that is not working out for you. Hey Jay, work permit was showing active. Went on DMV. They said my work permit is pending. Any info? Yeah, man, if your work permit says actively being reviewed, that means it's pending. Do you know why the court is taking so long to respond? I mean, the courts are backlogged. Remember that. The courts are backlogged. Is the Dignity Act real? It's not passed. It's something that perhaps won't be passed. But yeah. The Dignity Act, would benefit a lot of immigrants. You think that they'll pass that? Guys, again, thank you so much for joining. There's a contact above my head. You can make contact there, and we'll be happy to respond to you, because I'm responding to some of them right now. All right. Consultation is $97, guys. $97. The best $97 you'll spend since the year began. Any change in the system? With which one of the system? Show your support by tapping the screen, guys. It helps to push the live with the algorithm. Okay? Thank you. Somebody said they want a visa. You can reach out and I connect you with somebody that can help you with that. No, Sheen, I do everything. Asylum is, I think I need to change my name. But I can't tell you the last time I've done an asylum. I've been doing a lot of marriage-based green cards. I do a lot of VAWAs. I do a lot of marriage-based green cards, a lot of VAWAs. We help a lot of people in removal proceedings because we have an attorney. And so if you're in deportation proceedings, we also help you because we have an attorney. We do 751. We do a lot of citizenship, and we do waivers. We do a lot. Okay, we do a lot. All right. July 29, I have my master hearing appointment. I'm scared to go. What do you think? Go or no? If you don't go, the judge is going to order you removed. All right? So make your decision on that. Asylum system, the changes have not yet been implemented, but you'll soon have to pay for your application for asylum, okay? When the Dignity Act come out, I'll contact you. All right, no problem, Sheen. Case is actively being reviewed and the case is still being processed by USCIS. Any different? No, the same thing. Actively being reviewed, being processed by USCIS is the same thing. There's actually no difference there. All right. Come on, guys. I'm trying to go to 35K likes. 35K likes. Can you help me with that? Keep tapping the screen, y'all, and help me with that. Somebody says, if I can't find a sponsor for my husband, what other way can he come to the US? I don't understand why you need a sponsor. Did you already file for him? I know you're doing the 864. Even a madman on the street can sponsor, as long as he's paying his taxes. Is true a green card holder take only 3 to bring spouse from another country? Yeah, green card holders will take 3 to 4 years. If I file for asylum this year, when do you think I'll get an interview? Maybe in 2 months' time. Maybe in 2 months' time. Because they're moving fast with asylums right now. Okay? Somebody says, is it true? I think I answered that already. Abby, I'm not, but there's one on the team. If you want to talk to her, the number is up top, okay? Is joint account a must for marriage-based file? Well, they love to see those stuff, right? They love to see stuff that are joint together. So the joint bank accounts, maybe an insurance card that's joint, the joint lease, the insurance policies. They love to see stuff that have both of your names on there together. All right? Someone says, if I can't find a sponsor for my husband, what other way? I think I answered that question already. It's very vague. Right? I need a lot more information to better able to answer your question. Of course, I'll always send you to the number up top, okay? Can you get a green card through gay couples? Yes. 2 men, 2 women married together, they can get a green card. I actually have one of those cases in my office. Same sex, two ladies. The I-130 was approved yesterday. So it's more worth it to wait 2 more years to get the pass. Basically, gonna take some time. I don't remember what we're talking about there. If you're a citizen and your spouse case is at NVC, as does it take for him to get his approval? You reach out to us and we can get it moved a little faster so that your spouse gets to the US quicker. Alliance, there's a possibility you can get your spouse here faster than the normal process. How soon can I file for someone after marriage who is on parole? You can file the next day. Once you get married, you can file literally the next day, okay? So if my girlfriend get married, when can I file? So if you get married, Sheen, to your US citizen girlfriend, you can file the next day. Once you have all the evidence to support that marriage, you can file the next day. Can you travel with your work permit and social security? Where are you traveling to work? Are you traveling to work? Is it safe to travel outside of the country on a green card extension? The decision to travel is yours. A green card extension is still a green card. You can get a stamp in your book or whatever, but the decision to travel is yours. Yours alone to make, okay? Or you're traveling to a different state, then yeah, you're sure. Again, the decision to travel is yours. Okay? How many years asylum takes to approve? It depends. Right? It depends. Some people who are in the court system, sometimes it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Sometimes those people who are with immigration, it takes a couple months. Sometimes it takes 10 years. So it really depends. It really depends. All right, it really depends. Guys, I've been talking for 1 hour, 6 minutes. I did promise you 1 hour, but you're faithful, so I'll continue with you for, a few more minutes. The system seems like it's down. So guys, when that system gets back up over the weekend, approved, 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 approved. That's all you're gonna see. Approved, approved, approved. Right? 10 more minutes. All right, Angela, not a problem. Let me see what's going on here. Sorry about that. Damika, I don't see the question that you asked. Can you ask it again, please? Guys, if you're calling the phone, I'm on TikTok, so I can't take the calls. We will call you right back as soon as I get off, okay? Hey, Anne-Marie, good evening. How are you? I want to file for my brother. He's out of the country for 20 years, but I'm using my mom to file. Okay, it will take about 10 years. Reach out and let's talk one-on-one alliance, and we'll tell you what the charges is, if there's any. No problem. Can a judge cancel NTA based on clean biometric result? No, they don't typically do that. Jay, remember the video about the affidavits, please? Yes, Carrie Ann. Yes. 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 Sorry. All right. Somebody says could be better for him to married. Marriage is always a good option, depending on your situation, though. But it's always a good option. Are they giving work permits for asylum people? Yes, they are. Once you qualify, you get it. Same thing. People, be careful of what you ask and how. Yes. Thank you for that, Chan. Thank you for that. Why this person keeps sending a question mark? That's the only thing they're sending. Are the dismissing asylum cases with who came with inspection those who, I think those who were paroled, and then what they're saying is that their parole were cancelled and they were issued expedited removals. I did interview in April and May 20th made decision, and it shows cases had to have been reviewed by USCIS. Okay, that's normal. I'm not seeing that case. I'm not seeing the ones who come on visa. No, I'm not seeing that. Go ahead with your question. Because I keep asking the question and you're not answering. And you know what your problem is? You're not listening, Miss Adams. You're not listening. Remember, we said to you that TikTok filters the questions. So based on what you type, there might be a word there that's triggering. And so TikTok filters it. I don't see it. Nor anybody else on the live, they'll be able to see it because TikTok is protecting the community. So you have to rephrase your question and ask again. People came on visa, they're sending dismissing asylum notices these days, okay? I've not gotten any, I've not seen any. Somebody says, Gabriela says, you have patience. I'm working in a care home. Can my boss sponsor me? If you have overstayed, then that may not work for you, okay? Did the sending to only came through the border? Yes, the ones who came through the border. Let me ask you a question. Did you get one? Why are you worried about who's getting it? If you don't get one, be quiet. Okay, you overstayed your visa, then you need to book a consultation with somebody real quick to see what you qualify for. And if you qualify for something, then you might be able to apply for that, something that you qualify for. They cannot send to who came through visa. USCIS can do whatever they want to do. The government can do whatever they want to do. You realize that? Okay. All right, guys, we've been talking for... Somebody said Jay Spicy today. No, but you're asking the same question over and over again, and you're trying to put words in my mouth because now you want me spicy today. No, but you're asking the same question over and over again, and you're trying to put words in my mouth because now you want me to be the one to say that they cannot send you a notice of dismissal if you came here on a visa. No, I didn't say that. They're perusing your case, and if they don't find that there's a nexus, if they don't find that whatever you go through fits in an asylum, they're not going to waste your time. They'll dismiss your case, especially if you have been here for under 2 years. Okay? But we've been talking for 1 hour 15 minutes. I'm going for another 15. Again, there's a number above my head that you can use to reach out to us. For those who are texting, I'm responding to you as we're on here. And again, you know, ideally you'd want to make a consultation. It's $97. And that's what, you know, that's what would get you to do the one-on-one with us. Again, asylum is not the only thing that we do. We do marriage-based green cards. We do VAWA. We got a VAWA approved 3 weeks ago. I've had, within the last 2 weeks, I've had a lot of green cards approved. One of my customers called me last night to say, hey, I got the green card. Yesterday evening, hey, I got a green card. And he had a very rough case. I only take on the case when he was at the stage where he got a notice of intent to deny. So he got a notice of intent to deny, and that's when he reached out to me. I responded, and he got his green card. Okay? Is it a good time to file for a spouse who came with tourist visa? Yes, it's the best time, because they may schedule the interview in no time. They may schedule an interview for you in no time, and that's good. Your spouse will get that green card, okay? I applied last year, so my interview will not come early. You think I do not know when your interview will come. As a matter of fact, by the time you come off the live, you might be scheduled for an interview. So I can't tell you you're not going to get your interview until 10 years' time. I do not know that. I do not know that. So I don't want you guys to make it appear as if I know when it's going to happen. Or you want... I know you guys want me to tell you lies, but I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of person. So I'm not going to come up here and tell you the lie so that you can believe it. But I know you guys want me to tell you lies. Somebody says, what's the guarantee if I use you, my case will deal with in a timely manner? Oh yeah, that we can guarantee you, that your case will be handled in a timely manner from our end. Yeah, that we can guarantee you. Tessan, I have 10 people that work with me. 10. Okay? I have 10 people that work with me. So yeah. Yeah, you can pay me my money Monday morning. And if you have everything that I need, I can get your case up before the end of the week. If you can respond in time and give me everything I need, I can get your case out the same or the next day. I have 10 people that work with me, okay? Just so you know that. All right? Do someone get green card after filing VAWA if the husband was a green card holder? Yes, but prior to date comes in and you have to bear that in mind, okay? All right. Adjustment of status, yeah. Yes, we do have payment plans. And guys, I want to stop doing payment plans because if I tell you a story, when my accountant sent me the numbers the other day, the amount of people that I have assisted with payment plans and I have facilitated this way and me met them sweetheart me and all sort of stuff, and me feel sorry for people and me help people, or forget the work permit, because after you get the work permit you're gonna make your payment and stuff like that. Right now I have $105,000 in bad debt. Okay? So I'm not so... yes, I do offer payment plans, but... I know, Candy, I know that everybody is not the same, but when other people do it, you just make it bad for others. That's why I haven't stopped doing payment plans. We still offer payment plans, but a lot of people have kind of just make it hard for others, and yeah, and them tell you stories and stuff. Yes, I do payment plans for asylum people. And most of the asylum people them not pay me. Yes, good stuff for the bad sometimes, yeah man. I was gonna do something and I don't remember what it was, but okay. But come on guys, keep tapping the screen, alright? 24 hours. Okay. Jay, I understand, but they're loyal people. I understand that some people, you see the same way me out here loyal to everybody. People not loyal to me. People not loyal to me. But I thought it go. Yes, you seem think you can ask me something. You're the second story I've heard about being stiffing payments. That's bad. Yeah, it is. I really need to talk to you. Alright, 6668. If you want to talk to me, number up top, send us a text message. You get your link to book your one-on-one chat and you can chat with me, okay? Good afternoon. Yes, I saw it go, but yes, I saw it go, but I saw it figure. I saw it figure? I saw it go, but I saw it figure. Oh, hopefully that's what you're saying. I've never seen your inquiries, so that's why I can't answer it. Maybe what you're saying is being filtered by TikTok, and that's why I cannot answer your inquiries, okay? Me figure say that you mean, because me just when I go find you, candy, I can beat you up. Can you file your stepdaughter? If at the time when you got married to your stepdaughter's father, the stepdaughter was under the age of 18, yes, you can. But if not, you cannot. Okay? Guys, so Mr. Wilson joined the live there again. For those persons who are here, you're trying to get health insurance, dental insurance. Y'all always say me teeth them nice and stuff. I truly have dental insurance, yeah. If you want to get that, then you can reach out to Mr. Wilson, but only serious people, okay? And when I say reach out to him, if you're undocumented, documented, have social security and I have none, you can reach out to him, he can assist you. But you have to be serious about this thing. Alright, you have to be serious about this thing. So, no unserious person. Okay? But yeah, man, I have my dental insurance and I got my dentist and keep up my teeth them. They're not veneers, they're real. They're not veneers, they're real, okay? And a lot of people think that they're veneers. Somebody tell me before that them see me a smile with my $10,000 teeth them. But I didn't pay $10,000 to my teeth. Ask Mr. Wilson how much I pay for my insurance per and I have more than one insurance policy because my mouth, I'm proud of the most. Pammy. Okay, and I take care of my mouth. And so I have multiple insurance. So when I just met him and I understand that he does insurance, I'm like, you know what? Let me come and do one with you too. Right? But I have other insurance, okay? I have other insurance. Can asylum people get SSN? Yes. Once they get their EADs approved, they can get SSN. Thank you guys for taking me to 50K like. I like that. Mr. Wilson, can you comment so that they see who you are and they can send you a message if they're trying to get the insurance policy done. But remember, guys, you gotta be serious. Gotta be serious. Can't waste the man time. All right, so he just commented. He says, yes, I'm here. I'm gonna pin his comment, and then you guys can just DM him. When you DM him your name, your phone number, and your state. Okay? Send him a DM your name, your phone number, and your state. And then he'll know how to respond to you. Again, it's for only certain states. All right? Again, I will say it. You will be a great attorney. Please, please, please pursue it. All right. Can I say something? I've started, rewards loyalty. I've started. You want to come read the book them to me? Come read the book them to me. I'm tired. If you're undocumented and need health, dental, vision, okay, see it? And one thing you guys should know, health and dental and those stuff is pretty expensive in America. So I pinned this comment. You guys can go ahead, reach out to him and get your health and dental insurance, okay? When someone gets a new SSN, do they have to verify themselves? No. It's a lot of states. I don't know if he wants to hop on in the box. Mr. Wilson, customer service is excellent. See, even Blossom use Mr. Wilson. All right. When someone gets a new SSN, All right, so I added Mr. Wilson in the box so that him can tell you what states, But go ahead and give him a follow too. Go ahead and give him a quick follow, and he'll tell you what states he's licensed in to offer you health, dental, and vision insurance. Me look at many vision insurance.
Hi, Jay, can you hear me?
Mr. Wilson, what's going on?
All right, good. Yeah, man. I see some persons asking what are the states that I'm licensed in. There's a video on my page that shows all the states, but off the top of my head, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas, Arizona, Wisconsin, Maryland, Alabama, Ohio, Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, Kansas, Utah, Oregon, and a couple others. Can't remember all of them.
And Candy's not listening. The first thing I said when I introduced Mr. Wilson was that if you're undocumented, yes, this is for documented and undocumented people.
And yes, correct. And also, if persons, are trying to get like their status together in terms of getting like a green card from their spouse and they want supporting evidence, you can use the health insurance or dental insurance to use as supporting evidence. But
That's
you
some
have
of
to
them was
basically
on married to
keep the
some
plan.
people where we
Yeah.
can't get no insurance. Indeed. Is Minnesota one of
No,
them?
not Minnesota. No, not Minnesota.
Not Minnesota. I'm sorry. You gotta move, Gabriella. Move, come to Georgia or Florida. What about Pennsylvania?
Yes, Pennsylvania is good.
Pennsylvania is good, Sasha. Guys, don't stop tapping the screen. Keep tapping the screen. All right, New York, New Jersey is totally out of it.
No, that's out of it completely.
Totally out of it.
That state. Nope.
Gabriella says I should move her out of Minnesota. All right, Miss Sue work on it. Mississippi?
No Mississippi.
Who
No
been
Mass.
living in Mississippi? Let me ask. Slow motion. What you doing in Mississippi? You have one farm over there? What do you farm? Philadelphia? Pennsylvania and Philadelphia is the same
Correct.
place.
Same thing, same place, yeah. So again, let me read it again. Florida, South
Massachusetts?
Carolina. So Florida, South Carolina, Texas, North Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Arizona, Alabama, Maryland, Ohio, West Virginia, Indiana, Wisconsin, Utah, Kansas, Oregon, Iowa, and PA, Pennsylvania.
So no Colorado.
No, Colorado.
All right, guys. So the person was asking about Oregon. Yes. You're moving to Wisconsin, slow motion, lad, God, but you got to pay Bush Place. Yes, Portland is in Oregon. Oregon. Massachusetts, did you say that?
No, no mass.
No,
No mass.
Massachusetts. You're in Connecticut though.
No CT.
No city. Which one you're in? New Hampshire? None of the New
No,
England
none of the
states?
tri-state. No, none of the tri-state.
None of the New England
Yeah,
states.
most agents don't really do the tri-states because they have a lot of stipulations for the health insurance. They
So
are very
yes, Lisa, Maryland, yes, he can help you
Maryland,
if you're in
yes.
Maryland. So
Mm-hmm.
guys, if you're interested, go ahead, give him a follow, send him a message, and he will respond to you. Remember, when you're sending the message, send your name, your contact number, and your state, okay? Your name, your contact number, and your state. Listen to Mr. Wilson. He will walk you through the process. Service is excellent. Thank you,
Oh,
Blossom.
that sounds like a client right there. That sounds like one of my clients.
Right, right,
Thank you,
right,
Blossom.
right. Come on, guys. Remember to tap the screen, share the live. We're talking life insurance, not just life. We're talking health, dental, and vision insurance. And as I've said, you see how I maintain my teeth? Yeah, I do one of the insurance plans with him.
And then Jay, speak about the supporting documents with the health insurance on your end.
Right. So yeah, because all right. So guys, remember the other day when I told you guys that the lie that some of you believe when it comes on to putting together the evidence to show proof that there's bona fide marriage. And I talked about the fact that a lot of people talk about they can't get documents jointly together with their spouse because they don't have SSN. You don't need an SSN to get this health, life, or dental insurance. And you and your spouse can have a joint insurance policy. And then that's proof to show that you have a legitimate marriage.
Right, correct. Mm-hmm.
Just joining, what about the states that he called out? The states that he called out are the states that he's licensed in, and those are the states that he can help you with. Are you in Tennessee? No?
Yes, I am. Yeah,
Tennessee. Yes, he's in Tennessee V, so he can help you in Tennessee. So me know you live at Tennessee V? All right, Kenny says it sounds like a deal.
yeah, man. So you have send me a message and
Anything else you want to share with us about these insurance plans?
I mean, so, depending on what you want, the level of coverage, depends on your age, how many persons you want on the plan. Generally, persons that who are healthy, that's the best pick, pretty much. No major pre-existing condition, no cancer, heart attack, stroke in the last 5 years. So you definitely get approved, if you don't have any of that. And then the rate is based on your age. As I said before, you get benefits for like doctor visits, prescription coverage, urgent care visits, specialist visits, OBGYN, surgeries, dental, vision, all of that.
Yeah. So gone are the days when you have to go to the hospital and get wrong name.
Oh, I don't know. Them days are done already.
Who said that? Who said that? Listen, gone are the days when you have to go and do that.
And don't wait till you go in the ER and you get the bill afterwards, and then you say, "I didn't know." Because trust me, the bill is not pretty.
I
It's
know
not
that,
pretty.
right? The bill is not pretty. So make sure that you get yourself. All right, Candice, you're serious about it. I want you to be serious about it. So guys, share the live to your friends. Tell them we're talking about health insurance. Over it's almost like what you call it something here. You know the community fear them where people keep and you go to the different booths and you get whatever you want. That's what we're having on the live today. So we're talking about health, dental, and vision insurance. We're talking about immigration. So it's a one-stop shop. You can go to whatever area you want to go to get whatever service you need.
That is it.
But guys, remember, if you're not serious, do not perturb the gentleman.
Definitely. And I mean, for persons, if you have your income, and your income is not sufficient to take on another bill, don't do it. All right, because remember, it's just like anything else. It's an investment. You're investing in your health, so you're gonna be paying it monthly. So I always tell my clients, I always give them like three different options from the lowest to the middle one to the highest one. And if you
Right.
want the best coverage, then you're gonna pay more for it, but also divide that coverage by 12. So you can know exactly how much it's gonna cost you for the year. But at the same time, you're still paying monthly. All right. So if you're making $600 a week and you're gonna put $200 towards that insurance, that's not good because you have other bills to pay. You
And
understand?
can you say it again for me? Because people are still asking. If you don't have status, can you do this?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Undocumented persons can get private health insurance. You're not getting insurance with the government. It's private. Whenever you get your documents, whether, for example, a work permit or your green card, or you become a citizen, then you can go on the Affordable Care Act plan, which is the marketplace where you will file your taxes and you get a subsidy based on your income. But apart from that, you get a private plan where it's based on your age, where you're located, and your health, and whether you're a smoker or a non-smoker. That determines the rate, but it has nothing to do with government.
Right. And guys, I know some of you are going to say, oh, I don't have any need for it. You won't know when you have need for it, because sickness doesn't necessarily tell anybody, that it's coming.
Neither does accidents either.
Neither accidents. So if I were you, I'd get the plan. If it's even to start at the cheapest plan, and the first thing me go do is clean my mouth. I mean my teeth. So clean your teeth and go and do a full body checkup. You might not have done one in the last 10 years. Go and do it. Understand what is going on with your body, so that you can do the preventative stuff.
Correct. That's correct. If you wear glasses, you can get vision insurance. Eye exams are free under the vision plan.
And you know what? A lot of them need, Mr. Wilson. A lot of them, they won't admit it, but I know for a fact a lot of you on this live need the need insurance for audio, because they're not here.
Yeah, man. So yes, the dental, vision, and hearing, it covers. So the dental card that you get, it has vision and hearing on it. So it's dental, vision, and hearing. So if you want to get sometimes you're on the live and you're probably you're reading, but you're not really listening. So you can.
They're not listening. They're not listening at all to what's going on.
Yeah.
So they need to get that. They need to get dental, vision, and hearing, and go check out them ears, because them not here.
Definitely.
You're not hearing that you need to leave the Jamaican man where you're there and go find an American man. The two of them not have no paper, and when they are foreign.
Yeah, man. So, and a lot of times I see that like persons, they're married to a US citizens, but they're probably US citizen, they're not pushing it as though you would want it to be pushed in terms of your case. So they know that, hey, listen, make it some health insurance together now. Make it a dental plan together, or a health a medical plan together now. And you push him and you show him the reason why you want to do it, because you need the documents. Whenever you're gonna sending the paper, you have the documents show that, hey, me and him together, and we have supporting documents show that we're in a bona fide marriage. Start it.
Yeah, and if he's not moving, when you push him down.
Or push him out and try to get somebody else.
Right? Push him out. Mr. Wilson, you know what's going on, man. Because a lot of them, they're here too, in a relationship with US citizens and not now go on.
And just sitting now waiting, Yeah.
Not now go on. But guys, I just wanted to get him on so that, he could introduce himself to you. And what he offers, when I tell you guys that I can refer you to somebody that does, health, dental, and vision insurance, he's the one that I'm talking about. So again, you can use these insurance policies to show proof of bona fide marriage. So he's there again. You can reach out to him, send him a DM, DM him your name, your number, and the state that you're in. He's not licensed in all states. So just go ahead and reach out and see how he might be able to help you. Remember, again, sickness is not giving you any warning. Accidents not giving you any warning. You gotta be prepared. And because you are undocumented, because you don't have any papers in a foreign, it doesn't mean that you should not care about yourself enough to have life insurance, or to have health insurance, or to have dental insurance. I said it. Life, dental, health, all of them insurance, you need to get them, because I know all of we are going to be able to get papers in a foreign, some of we are going to dead before.
Yeah, man, definitely. And for the females as well, if you know that, you leave Jamaica a good little while now, and, you've been up here, and, you're undocumented, and you have gone to the doctor. Normally, you get to check up in Jamaica, you get your pap smear done, you get your mammogram done, or, your OPGYN visits, and you haven't done one since you've been here, get the insurance. Yeah.
And does this also cover maternity?
No, so the private plan doesn't cover maternity.
Okay.
In order to get maternity coverage, you have to be either on Medicaid, and then you have to show a lot of documents for that, or you have to be on the Obamacare plan, or you're gonna feel it in your pocket when you go. You're gonna get a bill.
Got it.
So
Got it.
the private
That
plan, they
means
don't-
you're not supposed to get pregnant for now. Just get the insurance. Start with the paperwork. When you get the paperwork, then you get pregnant.
Yeah, priorities. That's it.
Yeah. Well, thank you, sir.
Yes.
I do hope there are some serious people on the live that's gonna be reaching out, and this should help them to build their evidence and also some sort of protection,
Yeah, man.
just in case something happened.
All right, X me out, Jay. You know I don't know how to do this thing.
All
All right.
right.
All right. So,
Somebody says it good to get because to pay out of pocket is a lot. All right. Thank you again, Mr. Wilson.
all right, Jay. Bye bye. Yeah, bye.
All right. Thank you, Shan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sir, I told you to call me at 9 o'clock. And I'm live on TikTok now. So if you could call me about Monday. Cool. I had an interview for 5:45 in New York City on June 9th. I got a paper saying under review, no decision yet. That's normal. That's normal. His page is called Your Health Matters. Your Health Matters. That's what his page is called. And yes, guys, go ahead and reach out to him and see if you can get insurance. Not me promised. I promised 1 hour and I'm at 1 hour 42. Y'all gotta buy me Chipotle. I need Chipotle for that. Y'all gotta buy me Chipotle because me depend here we don't know the whole day. Me not get figure go curry me little chicken back with me 2 dumpling. Me not get for curry me little chicken back with me 2 dumplings. So now me gonna need Chipotle. Somebody says we will buy you Red Lobster. All right, send me the money for go buy the Red Lobster. Garden says thank you, Jay, for the value you bring. Not a problem. My pleasure. My pleasure. Somebody says make sure the chicken back have lots of pepper. I have a lot of pepper. I have a lot of pepper. But me not gonna cook it today, no. Me can't go cook it again until next week because me need to go pack my bag now and none of them store them. 3 months after second interview, no decision. Tried congressman, no concrete answer. You know what? Unfortunately, that's normal for a lot of people. It is normal for a lot of people. You just gotta exercise some patience, or you have your U.S. citizen spouse call them every day. Call them every day until they make a decision. Honestly. my bad. Yeah, man, at 6:51 now. Yeah, man, me soon come off. At night now, man, and midnight now, me can't cook now. Should I be begging USS? I know you shouldn't be, but I'm saying annoy them. Call them every day and ask for an update on the status. Are there any way to make I-130 processing faster? It depends. It depends on your situation. Somebody says, oh, do I can't USCIS? I don't understand that. Or do you call USCIS? They have a 1-800 number. And then when you call, you say info pass. I submit RFE. Want to know if they receive it. You can check your online account to know that. You can just go on your online account to know whether or not they received it. You can go on your online account and check to see if they receive it there. All right, guys, I am gonna go. Okay. Somebody says, keep up the good work. Thank you. Do you file separate 864 for minors with a derivative? They're a derivative and a separate application was not submitted for them. I received my social security in 2002 authorization to work only. So they mail me to come. I don't understand. But say they mail you to come for a new one. All right, guys. So that's 1 hour 49 minutes. Thank you so much again for being on here with me, for supporting me. If you want to reach out to me one-on-one, then it's 850-920-3475. That's 850-920-3475. I must come in office August 4th because you need to go and update it. Okay. And Nads, I was asking you if they're a derivative or was a separate I-45 application file for them. But thank you again, guys. Nads, you can DM me and we'll chat from there. Thank you so much again, everybody. And we will talk again pretty soon. Maybe I will connect with you guys on Sunday when I'm in DC, or maybe Monday when I'm in Virginia. Thanks again. Have a good evening. God bless you. Walk good. Walk good and stay legal. All right. Take care.